was possessed by the spirits of the book is through the act of bodily dismemberment.
Is there a better horror movie than The Evil Dead? No, there isn't. I'm just teasing, but 1981's The Evil Dead has got to be on the short list of best horror from the 80s. Its iconic cult classic status will never die. Its style has been replicated many times, but the original still holds up as one of the most original and sane stories ever told. Sam Raimi's debut opens with Ash and company looking for a little R&R in a secluded cabin. Once the Book of the Dead and the satanic incantations are discovered, the quiet getaway turns into a bloodbath of possession, gore, and trees that need to be put on a registry. The Evil Dead goes hard. This movie has no breaks. It's a full-throttle adrenaline ride until the final credits. With that being said, the 2013 remake, known simply as Evil Dead, does a decent job at capturing the isolated horror of the original.
You're all going to die tonight.
This one stars Jane Levy and is billed as the fourth installment of the franchise, but for all intent and purposes, this is about as faithful of an adaptation as you can get. It follows the exact same premise as the original with updated Hollywood effects and of course changing the gender of the main protagonist. All in all, this makes for a good watch and a fun time if you get the chance to watch these movies back to back.
We're gonna get you, not another peep. Time to go to sleep.
What would you do if you accidentally discovered the house next door was occupied by something not human? Something horrifying. If you love being scared, this could be the night of your life. Fright Night.
Fright Night is a 1985 vampire flick directed by Tom Holland, a name that'll pop up in this video more than once. This cat and mouse thrill ride follows teenager Charlie Brewster, who upon noticing his new neighbor seems a little bit off, soon finds himself in a battle of wits with him. That neighbor being the bloodsucker extraordinaire Jerry Dandridge. This movie personifies the 80s. It's a real underdog story which sees you rooting for Charlie, while at the same time entranced by Jerry's cool demeanor. Fright Night has love interests that need to be rescued, best friends being transformed, help from a TV show vampire hunter, and some of the best practical effects the 80s had to offer.
Just hit him! Get him!
Did I kill him?
Hopefully.
That leads us to the 2011 remake starring Anton Yelchin as Charlie, rest in peace, Colin Farrell as a respectable version of Jerry, as well as Imogen Poots, Dave Franco, Toni Collette, and McLovin to round out the cast. This one serves as an enjoyable remake to the original and follows mostly all the same plot points. Fans seem to enjoy this one and the cast is amazing. So whether you're in the mood for an original 80s masterpiece or you want to check out the updated version, you can't go wrong with Fright Night.
I can't stand it.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Everyone has a birthday they'll always remember.
Can we open my presents now, Mommy? A good guy! I knew it! I'm Chucky.
He's something, isn't he?
This is Andy's.
What happens when you take a serial killer who on his deathbed in a toy store uses voodoo magic to transfer his soul into a doll? That's right, horror fans, what we have here is the movie that gave a generation of kids pediophobia. 1988's Child's Play, directed by Tom Holland. Fright Night and Child's Play, that's one hell of a resume. Once Charles Lee Ray, known as the Lakeshore Strangler, uses voodoo to escape his fate and transfer his soul into a good guy doll, it is bought by an unsuspecting mother who gifts it to her son Andy. Andy soon comes to realize the doll's true nature and name, Chucky. Chucky doesn't wait long as he soon gets back to his old murderous ways by killing Andy's babysitter. From here, the movie follows Andy and his mother trying to piece together what is going on. Everywhere Andy goes, someone dies, and at first police detective Norris suspects Andy until the twisted truth is finally revealed.
Chucky?
2019's rehashing of this title stars Aubrey Plaza as the mother and follows the same movie structure of the original. But here, good guy dolls are renamed Buddy dolls, and one of them becomes possessed after an abused factory worker resets its safety functions before permanently turning off his own power button. This one isn't a bad offering, and whether you're in the mood for an 80s classic or a modern retelling, go ahead and get some Chucky in your life today.
Right to the heart, huh?
In this town on Valentine's Day, everybody loses their heart.
Nova Scotia-based horror movies are rare. Nova Scotia-based horror movies about a deranged serial-killing miner that had a remake over 25 years later is even more rare. Actually, I may be wrong, but I think this serves as the only example. My Bloody Valentine from 1981 is a sadistic tale of incompetence, revenge, murder, and a twist ending sure to entertain. After 2 supervisors drop the ball and allow 5 miners to be trapped after a methane gas explosion, only Harry Warden is left after resorting to cannibalism to survive. Harry emerges from the mine changed forever. After exacting his revenge, he is sent to an asylum. 20 years later, after the once banned Valentine's Day dance is allowed, bodies start turning up again and Harry is the prime suspect. However, the ending is not so cut and dry. My Bloody Valentine has iconic imagery and memorable kills, and this 80s classic spawned a 2009 remake.
Bloody Valentine 3D.
The 2009 version released in 3D is a fun watch. I remember this one coming out starring Jensen Ackles from Supernatural fame. So if you're looking for some minor mayhem, you can't go wrong with My Bloody Valentine. The 80s version and 2000s version both go hard and make for a great horror experience.
Let's all go to the lobby.
In the world of horror, not even Christmas and Old St. Nick are safe. That's right, 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night turns our childhood love for the Fat Jolly Man into pure terror. This movie follows poor Billy Chapman. I mean, it's hard not to feel bad for this kid, well, at first anyway. While visiting his catatonic grandfather at a nursing home, the grandfather suddenly becomes lucid and tells Billy to fear Santa Claus because he punishes the naughty. This, my friends, is what they call foreshadowing. And almost directly after this scene, he watches his parents get executed by, that's right, a criminal in a Santa suit. So from here, Billy and his younger brother Ricky are sent to live in an orphanage run by a domineering nun. So after surviving all this trauma, Billy is forced into wearing a Santa suit himself by his boss at the toy store. What the fuck? That's like being afraid of wolves and being forced to walk around wearing a wolf pelt all day. Or being afraid of commitment as you watch your girlfriend move all her shit into your apartment. It's just not right. Anyway, this one is a classic from the 80s, and it's a bizarre head trip with some gruesome kills, and just last year a reboot was made. Well, actually a reboot of a reboot, but fans seem to enjoy it.
What? Naughty.
I haven't seen this one myself yet, but it's on my to-do list. What about you? Have you seen the 2025 version? Were you a fan? How about any other 80s remakes not on today's list? Drop a comment and let me know. Well, it's that time again, horror fans. This is Planet Phobia signing off, and as always, wishing you good luck on your horror journey.